Told you this was going to be a fun show. We've had music, now we're talking cars, and it's the 50th anniversary of the World of Wheels show, and they are already loading in. The show officially opens up tomorrow. Sonny McClane is here, and he is the founder, president, producer, chief cook and bottle washer of the World of Wheels show. Sonny, saw you here earlier this morning, had a few other questions I wanted to bring you back. 50th anniversary, man. When you started this 50 years ago, did you ever think it'd stick around for 50 years?
Well, we were hoping so. And you know, it's a unique show, different from any other car show. So I think that's have to kind of grow some legs and stay.
And I remember when it was in the venue prior to the Trade Center, and you still had some of the best, classiest looking cars that even then were already antiques.
Right, exactly.
All right, and can I tell the story that you were sharing with me earlier about what happens at 2 o'clock this afternoon?
Yeah, sure.
We don't have to mention names, but give me just the general concept of what's going to happen.
We have a gentleman who has a 1969 Dodge Charger.
One of the authentic muscle cars.
Right, and it is a genuine muscle car, but it has a lot of options on it that don't come on a lot of Chargers, so it makes it unique and somewhat of a rarity. And he's had it 17 years. He attempted to have it restored several years back, and it just didn't work out good. And so he just put it back in storage, and he's been wanting to get it done. And he met a fellow last year in Chattanooga and talked with him again at Birmingham that builds cars from Cleveland, Tennessee. And so they got together, and he commissioned him to restore this car. But he said, I don't want to see it until it's finished. I don't want to see any pictures. I don't want to see the car, but I want to be wowed. And now he's telling me wow at the price tag, because he said, I just wanted a good driver, but he said, it's such a nice car. We need to really go all the way with this thing and make it a real show car. So that's what they've done. So at 2 o'clock today, we're going to have an unveiling. And Mr. Ricky Jones and his wife Pat will see their car for the first time. And it's going to be exciting.
I hope you have some video cameras rolling on that.
Yeah,
that's too good of a moment to miss.
Right.
All right, let's talk about some of the celebrity appearances that you're going to see at the World of Wheels this weekend.
Okay. Well, Daniel Bryan is Friday night, WWE wrestler. Saturday is Kevin Mack. I'm sorry, I can't say that. Kevin Mack from Counting Cars.
Right.
And then Saturday and Sunday is Don Wells, who was Mary Ann on Gilligan's Island.
And that show is coincidentally turning 50 this year.
Right. So we, with our 50th anniversary, we decided to, with our celebration part of it would be to bring Mary Ann. We've had a lot of people over the years. I've had people ask me about Mary Ann, and now I'm thinking, well, that's not a current show. That's kind of but since we're not a current show,
It's
we're
still
50 years old.
in syndication, though.
It is,
even
and
all those years later.
everybody knows Gilligan's Island.
Oh,
everybody.
Sure.
In fact, I've had people say, I grew up watching that show. I loved Mary Ann. Everybody likes Mary Ann.
Oh, yeah.
Mary Ann was everybody's favorite. And so we're excited to have her show, and she'll be there all day Saturday, and she'll be there Sunday as well. And so we're really looking forward to it.
You can ask any man in this room if they're a ginger guy or a Mary Ann guy, and 9 out of 10 of them they're gonna be Mary Ann guys. Turning a little serious here for a moment, you've also got a tribute card of Pat Tillman.
Absolutely.
Refresh the audience as to exactly who Pat Tillman was.
Pat Tillman was a gentleman that wasn't supposed to make it as a college football star. He went out, I think he was a walk-on, and became one of the outstanding All-American and super athlete. Then he went to the Army. He was somewhat of a hero in the Army, but he was actually killed. And then
Killed in action.
Killed in action but it ended up being with friendly fire, and there was a big, a lot of talk about that. But most everybody knows Pat Tillman, which anybody in the involved with the military does. Now, this car that we have, it's a tribute to Pat Tillman.
Yep, we got a picture of this up here. Can you tell me what kind of car this is?
It's a 1968 Chevrolet Impala convertible. It's the car that he and his college buddy ran around with and ran around into college.
Right.
And this group, this foundation, got this car. They had it totally redone, and all the airbrush work is a tribute to Pat, from everything from football to his military days and that sort of thing. Now, this car will leave here, go back to Scottsdale, Arizona, to the Barrett-Jackson auction next weekend.
Wow.
And then it will be debuted there. Then it'll come back to Birmingham, and next month we're going to have it again in Birmingham in February. Then it'll go back to Arizona again. They want to get some exposure on this side of the town. They're going to auction off next year for charity at the Barrett Jackson auction.
One of the neat things about the World of Wheels Auto Show, if you're not looking for a specific car, truck, van, motorcycle, or what have you that you want to buy, but you have one you want to take care of and baby, you have got just about everything to treat the inside and the outside and the engines of these cars that are available from various vendors down there.
Right, right. There are. We have vendors that have wax and car care products and parts and tools and so you know it makes it a well-rounded show.
It's just well-rounded is it. And one of my favorite things for the past 6 or 7 years is to be able to go in there on Friday morning before anyone else is in there. And you've been kind enough to say, just go find whatever you need. And I go over there and I'm like a kid in a candy store. It's just an amazing, amazing thing. First time that you've done this so far, folks can get a 3-day pass for the price of a 2-day pass.
First time we've done this, and we've had people ask us about it, so we thought we'd give it a try. And everybody, then they can come and go. They can come to, more than one day. They can come all 3 days if they want to. It's discounted for the price of 2 days at the O'Reilly Auto Parts stores.
But you do have to get those at O'Reilly's,
yes.
Right? All right, we're running out of time. We could sit here and talk cars all day, but I'm going to give you one question very quickly. What is the Sonny McClane dream car? You personally, not involved with the show. Give me one that would be just it for Sonny McClane.
There's not just a it. It's really not. It's just, I got my favorite years. I got my favorite Ford trucks, my favorite Chevrolet trucks. I've got, I just got one of every style. Isn't my favorite,
You have forgotten more about cars than most people will ever know. Sonny, look forward to seeing you at the World of Wheels at the Trade Center. It officially kicks off tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. Find out more information by checking out the website. It is worldofwheels.net.